Hello and welcome back to Steins Gate. Let's get started. Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this era. So there's no war. How is that possible? How did CERN resolve the whole situation in the Middle East? What have you got against world peace? Sound like CERN's doing humanity a favor. This Titer guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die and fire, terrorist scum. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology that exists under a communist system of government. Except now that system works flawlessly. Right now you should be asking yourselves how that is possible. How does a system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without discontent? The answer to that question is why I'm here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as the Resistance, but there is no denying that our actions are a kind of terrorism. Anyway, I want to hear more about the mini-worlds interpretation. You said it has been proven by 2036. How? I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Maybe I should really kill your father, protect the future. Stop beating around the bush, give us answers. You're one of those old men who participated in student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit, and now you can't tell fact from fiction, am I right? Delicious nationalist tears, lol. CERN probably figured it out if they've got a time machine to experiment with, right? That would make you no better than Titer. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Titer's question, did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBM 5100? Is John Titer plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago. I thought Titer was crazy, but this whole guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys, lol. World War III, LMAO. Isn't there supposed to be an IBM 5100 in Akiba? I've already explained my goal, and my goal in this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless, but even if one person pays attention, that's enough. World War III, is that something I said on a different world line? Would you please I would like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. Of course, if anyone else would also like to email me, feel free. Serious inquiries only, please. All I've been getting is hate mail. Here's my address once more. jontiter@egweb.ne.jp 20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing @channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the tat-tat-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says, don't talk to me. I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Titer just aren't making sense. Not even Titer himself seems to know about the Titer from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone on @channel is conspiring against me. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decide to email Titer directly, just as he told me. He audaciously exposed his own address on @channel. I guess that's his way of saying bring it on. In my email, I questioned the differences between his posts now and his posts 10 years ago. The current titer hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. In 2015, World War III breaks out, many people die. By 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. John Titor travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function. The ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Titor meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Titor was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Titor is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Titor correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, Civil War in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. Yeah. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Do it. Alright, let's send it now. There it goes. If you can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current Titor is an imposter. This is your litmus test, John Titor. So, what are your true colors? Good morning! Thanks, Mayuri. Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. That's good. What are you doing here so early? Well, I heard you guys stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies. Excellent. Good job. Though, to be accurate, if it wasn't 2 nights in a row... No, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out... Ta-da! Canned Odin. The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at. It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so save for it, okay? It's like $2 now. $2 American.
最近バナナや唐揚げは食べ飽きていたところだが、今後もこの差し入れで頼む。
I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Buy these instead from now on.
さすがにしょっちゅうおごれるほどマユシーのポケットマネーは多くないのです。
But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time.
あとバナナや唐揚げはマユシーが大好きだから今後も続けます。
And Mayushi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them. I consider saying you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods, but that's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Here, her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. Same.
あとね、他にもあるよ。はい、じゃーん。
But wait, there's more. Ta-da! Next, she produces a small box with a Rhinet illustration. Oh my, what's this gonna be?
ライネットソーセージ。あのね、おまけでウーパのボトルキャップがついてくるんだ。すごく欲しかったから買っちゃった。
Rhinet sausage. It comes with an Oopa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it. She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck-deep in Oopa goods. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially. Well, that's how it goes with these collectible things.
で、ダルくんはどう？
So, how's Daru-kun?
苦戦中だ。少しぐらい休んでもらった方がいいんだがな。何もぶっ通しで何とかしろとは一言も言ってないんだから。
He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little, I mean. I never said he had to do it all at once.
ダルくんのスーパーハッカー魂がメラメラバーニングしちゃったんだね。
Daru-kun's Super Hacka spirit is on fire.
そこハッカーって言わないように。
Don't say Hacka. An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. It hits my head with a nice thunk.
ピリピリしてる。
He sure is tense. Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the Odin.
でもハッキングって悪いことなんだよね。マユシーはね、二人にそういうことしてほしくないな。
But isn't hacking bad? Mayushi doesn't want you to do bad things.
ダルのスーパーハッカーじゃなくてハッカーとしての腕前使わなければ宝の持ち腐れだ。
I would be a fool to let Daru's Super Hacka, hacker skills go to waste. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked Stern's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through.
それにこれはセルンの悪事を暴くため世界を陰で支配する巨大な闇との戦いなのだよ。
Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world.
悪いことは悪いことだよ。
Bad things are bad. Thank you. Thank you. That's gonna be the description of this episode. Thank you. That's unusual. Mayuri usually just accepts whatever I say. Well, I admit it. We are doing a bad thing. But there's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject. Hold on. I have an email. Oh, this is Amane Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay. Don't worry, I won't email you too much. And I might be slow to reply too. I'm kinda new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. Here. Should we find out a little bit more about her? Let's find out a little more about her. I need to change the subject.
マユリよ、さつま揚げをやるから牛すじをくれないか。
Mayuri, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef?
それならうずら卵がいいな。
If you want to trade, I'd rather have your quail egg.
ふざけるな。俺は牛すじの次にうずら卵が好きなのだ。
Don't be ridiculous. Next to beef, quail eggs are my favorite.
マユシもうずら卵好きだもん。
But Mayushi likes quail eggs too.
ちくわで手を打ってくれ。
Settle for my chikuwa.
わかったよ。さつま揚げよりはちくわだもんね。
Okay, chikuwa is better than sweet potatoes. With that said, I skewer the chikuwa and put it in Mayuri's can. And I get her beef in return. Subject change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversations about food. It's so easy to manipulate her.
もうすぐなんだよ。SQL のテーブル一覧さえ手に入れればパスワード特定余裕なんだよ。うへへへへ。僕をなめんな。
Soon. If I can just get the SQL table, I'll have more than enough passwords. You're no match for me. Dodru started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Dodru really is a super Hacka. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Dodru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters.
おほ、来た来た来た。いいよいいよ。ほら観念して俺の前に全部晒しやがれっつーの。すっぱだかにされてる気分はどうだよ。ひゃっ
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes, yes. You can't hide from me, you naughty little thing, you. How does it feel to be naked? His eyes are bloodshot, and he starts rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Dodru opens a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally...
おお、来た来た。ID とパス一致。ひょっほー。ログイン完了だゴラ。死ねえ、なめんな。Yes, yes, yes!
Oh yes, yes! Matching ID and password. Login complete. Hell yeah! Taste it. Yes, yes, yes! What enthusiasm.
誰？やったのか？
Did you get it? The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into La Petite Mort. And, for all you people who don't speak French, it's a condition of mental and physical release unique to the male physiology, characterized by a feeling of supreme calm and composure. Entering this state is almost like becoming an empty shell, also known as hypersage time, or saint time. La Petite Mort. There you go.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
本当か？
Really?
わあ、すごいね。よくわかんないけど。
Wow, that's amazing. I don't really get it, though. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Daru my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Odin can.
仕事の後のおでん缶って最高すぎだろう。
An Odin can's the best after a job well done.
よくやった。やはりお前は世界最高のスーパーハッカー。
Well done. You really are the world's greatest super hacker.
ハッカーな。
Hacker.
あ、ハッカーだ。お前が敵でなくてよかった。
Hacker? I'm glad you're on my side.
それで世界滅亡計画の証拠は見つかったか？
So, did you find out how they're planning to destroy the world?
いや、まだ見てねっつーの。繋がっただけ。
I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected.
ま、ここまで来ればあとは楽だけどな。
But it's all downhill from here.
ならば疲れているところ悪いが早速調べてくれ。きっとあるはずなのだ。陰謀の影が。
I'm sorry if you're tired, but please start checking. The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there. And you know what? We might find out next time on Steins Gate.